This movie actually inspired me. I might just give it a go and try to become an MMA fighter. Nah, I'll just stick to reviewing movies. Warrior. First, let me send a very special shout out and a big thank you to my wonderful and amazing friend Shipper for helping me out with my new intro. I know, guys, it doesn't live up to the swagger intro, but I like it because it's simple, it's fast, and it's what I wanted. So, thank you, Shipper dear. Okay, let's get through this quick. The film is about two brothers played by Tom Hardy and Joel Edgerton, who for some strange reason reminds me of Thomas Jane. They are both fighters, and they have been torn apart by their abusive, alcoholic father played by Nick Nolte, who is now desperately trying to sober up and atone for his mistakes. Hardy's character, Tommy, has agreed to train with his father so that he can join the ultimate MMA competition. Edgerton's character, Brendan, who is now a school teacher, has decided to go back into the ring and join the same competition so he can earn extra money because he and his family are facing foreclosure on their home. So the story here isn't exactly original. It's typical sports drama. You have the underdogs, the family issues, the financial issues. But I knew this movie was gonna lack originality, so I just wanted to see how they handled the material. And the final result was pretty good. Now, I don't follow the world of MMA fighting, and to be quite honest, the trailer of The Warrior looked quite corny. But honestly, what really sold me on this movie was the Schmoes Knows review of it. They pretty much hyped this up to what I needed to hear, so thank you, Schmoes. What makes this film work is that they treat MMA like the sport that it actually is. They treat it with respect. It takes place in the real world. You see all the legitimate logos. You see ESPN. You hear actual commentary, and that's what made things so much more interesting. Now here's the best part. Now even though all of that was fun, the fighting was entertaining, it really brought me into the world, the reality of MMA. This film does what any good sports film is supposed to do. Makes all of that secondary. This is a film about family, and I was really invested in some of these characters. The drama is very believable. Nick Nolte, who hasn't been this good in quite some time, he was great. I actually, in a way, felt bad for the guy because he so convincingly plays this character as someone who knows he's messed up so bad it will take a miracle to redeem himself. However, I'm sure it wasn't that hard for Nolte to prepare for the role considering his actual real-life experiences. Edgerton, who I had no idea who he was until I realized he was in Animal Kingdom, that guy was good. I liked his character, I wanted him to succeed, I was rooting for him. And then you have Tom Hardy, who plays the non-forgiving type who is so clouded with anger and resentment. He's angry at the world, and it's understandable, but he just comes off as a douche. He's just not a likable character, and to be quite honest, although he plays the role with great intensity, I wasn't too impressed with his performance. I saw Glance, and I know the guy can do better. The direction's pretty good, although this is truly modern filmmaking at its best. I don't mean that as a compliment. What I mean is it's shot with the usual handheld style, and even though that works for some scenes, I just wish, and this goes for other films as well, that people would just use a damn tripod every now and then. I mean, imagine doing this with your friends.
What are you doing?
Trying to simulate this conversation as if we were in a movie. Now the film was long, but I was okay with that because I was so interested in the characters and their development that I was never bored. The dialogue was good, the editing was usually spot on, so yeah, I like this movie. I really do like the training montage, although it's obviously not of the classic Rocky quality, but hey. Now there were a few things that irritated me, and the first thing involves a subplot with Brendan's high school students rallying up and showing him support. I understand why it's there. It's meant to show that he's developing a fan base, people are supporting him, but for some reason I found it annoying. There were a few times where I kind of had to hold in my giggles because there was moments of overacting and over-dramatic scenes that just seemed a bit cheesy. To me, anyway. But the one thing that bothered me the most was Brendan's wife. She is the overprotective, non-supportive type who complains about her husband going back into the ring even though she knows that he has no other choice. That's just so cliche. Just once, I'd like to see a wife have full confidence in her man and straight up tell him go kick some ass. Warrior, in my opinion, is not Oscar worthy, but it is a very good sports drama, so for that I am gonna give it 4 stars out of 5. Holy shit, I need to cut my nails. So what's your favorite sports drama training montage? I have a feeling I'm going to be seeing Rocky a lot in the comments. And for me, it's definitely Rocky 4. Hearts on Fire playing in the background, Stallone chopping wood, training old school, climbing a mountain, and yelling, "Break out!" I'm pretty sure that's mostly everybody's favorite.